Hi everyone, this is Gokul. In this video, we are going to see what is malware and its types. Malware. Malware is a word itself short from the molecular software that refers to any software that intentionally designed to cause the harm to computer systems, networks, or user data. It is a broad term that encompasses various types of malicious programs, each with its own characters and purposes. These are all the 13 types of malware are there. There's the first one is viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, spyware, hardware, botnets, rootkits, keyloggers, backdoors, fileless malware, mobile malware, and marcoviruses. We will see one by one in detail. Viruses. What is viruses? Commonly, we know virus is a normal thing that going to affect computer. In these cases, viruses are the programs that replicate by attaching themselves to other files or programs. They can spread when these infected files are shared or executed. When the file is executed, viruses can cause damage to that files, programs, or the entire system. Here, some of the viruses types of there, they are file infectors, macro, override, polymorphic, resident, rootkit, and system or boot selector. Now we will see detail about viruses. How they work. Viruses attach themselves to legitimate programs or files. When these infected files are executed, the virus activates may replicate itself to spread further. Yeah. What are the effects from this? Viruses can corrupt or delete files, slow down the system performance, and may even render the entire system inoperable. And how to prevent from this? We must use the updated antivirus software and avoiding downloading from files from the untrusted sources, and that be cautions with email attachments. Worms. Worms are the standalone and self-replicating. They don't require a host feed to spread. Worms often exploit vulnerabilities in network protocols to move from one computer to another, causing widespread infections. Here also the type of computer worms are there. The first one is file sharing worms, email worms, instant messaging worms, crypto worms, and internet worms. What are the characteristics of the worms? Worms are the standalone and self-replicating. They don't require a host file to spread. Now the propagation is exploit this is the vulnerabilities in the network protocols to move from one computer to another. Example, notable example include the blaster and configure worms. How to prevent? Regularly, we need to update software and apply security paths and use firewalls to block worm traffics. Next, Trojans. Trojans are deceptive programs that appear legitimate but contain hidden malicious functionalities. They can create backdoors for the remote access, steal sensitive information, and carry out the malicious activities into our systems. What is the deceptive nature of the Trojans? Trojans masquerade as legitimate progress to trick users into downloading and executing them. By executing them, we will do whatever they can to steal the informations. And what are all the actions that Trojans may do? The Trojans can do create a uh, Trojan can create a backdoor for remote access, steal the sensitive information from the system, or carry out other malicious activities here. And how to prevent from the Trojans? Exercise the caution when downloading software. Use reputable security softwares here. The next one is ransomware. Ransomware encrypts the user files or entire system, rendering them inaccessible. The attacker demands a ransom payment in exchange for providing a decryption key. Notable examples include WannaCry and CryptoLocker here. Here, how encryption and ransom are included. Encrypted files are the entire system demanding a ransom for decryption keys here. Here, high-profile incidents is WannaCry and CryptoLocker are the example of widespread ransom attacks. How to prevent? We need to regularly back up important data, keep software updated, be cautious with email links and attachment here. Now we are going to see the spyware. Spyware is designed to spy on the user activities without their knowledge or consent. It can collect sensitive information such as keystrokes, login credentials, that is user ID and passwords, browsing habits, the histories, and transmit it into a remote server. How does spyware cover surveillance? It is do the operators in the background monitoring user activities without their knowledge. And the spyware do the data collection. The spyware collects the sensitive informations like passwords, credit card details, and browsing habits that have be saved in our browser and normal credential password savings. How to prevent from this? Use antivirus and anti-spyware software. Be cautious with this free software downloads. Next is adware. Adware displays unwanted ads on the user device, often the form of pop-ups or banners. While not always malicious, adwares can degrade system performance and compromise user privacy. The adware does unwanted advertising that displays intrusive and unwanted advertisement on the user device. It can impact, slow down the system performance and compromise user privacy also. How to prevent from this? We need to use the ad blockers. We need to be caution with the free software downloads and regularly scan for a adware. Next one is botnets. What is botnets? Botnets consists of a network compromised computers, that is bots, controlled by a central entity. The bots can be used for various malicious activities, including distributed denial of service, DDoS, and attacks on spam distributions. What the botnets doing? Commonly, they control a network of compromised computers controlled by a single entity. The activities that the botnets do used for DDoS attacks, spam distribution, and other coordinated malicious actions. How to prevent? Keep software and systems up to date, use strong passwords, and employ network security measures in our systems. The next one is rootkits. Rootkits are designed to conceal the presence of a malware on a system. They are often replacing or modifying system files and processing, making it difficult for antivirus software to detect the malware. What the rootkit is doing? The rootkit is concealment. Conceals the presence of malware by modifying, replacing system files and processes. The persistence is often difficult to detect and may persist even after traditional malware removal also. How to prevent? We need to regularly update our software, use antivirus with rootkit and detection capabilities. The rootkit has the detection capabilities is must. Next one is keyloggers. Keyloggers record the keystrokes on a computer, capturing the sensitive information such as passwords and login credentials. The cyber criminals can use this information for identifying identity theft or unauthorized access. What the key loggers doing? Steely surveillance. The key loggers record the keystrokes to capture sensitive information like login credentials. What is the usage? It is used for identity theft, espionage, and unauthorized access. How to prevent? Use antivirus software and be cautious with public computers when you use browsing with our credentials, and employ secure input methods we need to follow. The next one is backdoors. Backdoors provide unauthorized access to a system, allowing attackers to bypass normal authentication process. They are often used to maintain persistent access for the future attacks. Commonly, what the uh, black doors doing? They're doing the unauthorized access. Provides the hidden entry point for attackers to gain to access the system by, to steal the informations. Uh, the persistence. The persistence is often used for maintaining access for the future attacks of our system. How to prevent? Regularly, we need to update our software paths and use network security measures here. Next one is fileless malware. In this case, the fileless malware operates a computer memory without leaving a trace on the disk, not even creating any files or something folders and all. It can be more challenging to detect as it doesn't rely on the traditional file-based methods. What they are actually doing, memory-based operations. The operations in a computer memory without leaving traces on the disk, not even a single creation of a file and folders. Detecting the challenges. There are more challenging to detect using the traditional file-based security methods to find the fileless malware. How to prevent? We need to like, ensure employee advanced endpoint protection and monitoring system behavior regularly. The next one is mobile malware. Mobile malware is nothing but malware targeting the mobile device such as smartphones and tablets include the various types of mobile viruses, the spywares and Trojan designed specifically for mobile platforms only. What is the mobile malware doing? They are the mobile malware targeting mobile devices to malicious software designed specifically for the smartphones and tablets. If, for the example, Android-based malware like Hooligan and iOS-based malware like Xcode Ghost is used to in the mobile malwares. How to prevent? Download. We need to download the apps from the official app stores. Like for Android, it's we need to download the apps from the Play Store. For Apple iOS, we need to download from the app stores. The secured one provided from our systems. We need to keep operating systems are yeah, updated. One is Marco virus. Marco virus exploit Marco scripting languages in applications like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint and all. They can execute molecular actions when an infected document is opened by ourselves. What they doing? The macro viruses exploiting macros, the scripting languages in application like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and the other applications. What they are doing, their transmission often spread through the infected document or email attachment. By the infected document and email attachment, the macro viruses are coming into our systems. How to prevent? We need to disable macros in documents from the unknown source. And we need to use the antivirus software here. So these are all the types of the malwares. Now we need to see the advantages of detecting and removing the malwares. The first advantage is improved security. By detecting the removing malware, the individuals and organizations can improve the security of the systems and reduce the risk of the future infections here. The next advantage is preventing the data losses. The malware can cause for the data losses and by removing it. Individuals and organizations can protect their important files and information here. The next advantage is protect the reputation. The malware can cause harm to a company's reputation, and by detecting and removing it, individuals and organizations can protect their image and brand here. The next advantage is increased productivity. The malware can slow down the systems and make them less efficient than in normally they efficient. They made the system as somewhat inefficient, and by removing it, individuals can organize can increase the productivity of the system and employees. Next, we will see the disadvantages of detecting and removing malware. The first main disadvantage is time consuming. The process of detecting and removing the malware can be time consuming and requires specialized tools and expertise. Otherwise, it can't work for removing the malwares. The next advantage is cost. Antivirus softwares and the other tools required to detect and remove malware can be too expensive in individuals and organizations. We need to spend large amount of money to uh, removing the malwares. The another disadvantage is false positives. The malware detection and removal tools can sometimes result in false positives, causing the unnecessary alarms and inconvenience in our systems. The next disadvantage is difficulty. The malware is constantly evolving here by itself. The process and detecting and removing it can be challenging and require the specialized knowledge and expertise here. And the final one is risk of data loss. Some malware removal tools can cause the unintended harm, resulting in data loss in our system inability. Sometimes our system data is also affected by the tools. Now, overall, what is the strategies to prevent from the malware? We need to use the updated antivirus software in our system by it's our own system or the organization system. We need to regularly update our software applications and we need to apply the security patches on the right time. We need to be caution with the email links attachment that is from the unknown sources. We need to use the firewalls and network security measures and we don't turn off the firewalls in at any kind of time. We need to educate the users about security risks and best practice by saying the advantages and disadvantages of the malware. From overall this, understanding the different types of malware is the crucial for implementing the effective cybersecurity measures. By staying informed and adopting proactive security practices, individuals and organizations can protect against the potential threats from the malwares to their systems. Thank you.